MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88-91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First offering on its way. A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Here's a huge swing by Baez, and a ball sent to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. His first home run of the season, and they've taken a one-run lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant.
Batting second, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. His first home run of the season, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch to him. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Hit hard, but foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled it.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Cubs lead it 2-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Yadi Molina digging in now.
Yadier.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
That is it.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning now. Now to the plate, Jason Hayward.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Ian.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now the pitch.
Yeah. 0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's Addison Russell. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He'll try to make something happen. of the second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jack Flaherty. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-1 home. Two out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in, Kyle Hendricks. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bader will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Striding in once again, Javier Baez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the 0-1. Liner toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw into second. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Now batting, third baseman, Red Bryant.
A man at second with one down, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Baez leads off second with one gone in the inning. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Left center, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here comes the first pitch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals nothing. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Wong is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Another 0-2 home. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Happ picks it up.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
No balls and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's tarrying, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
One out and a runner on second base. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Into the bleachers and out of here. A two-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. His first home run of the season, and with it the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. We better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Popped him up. Goldschmidt over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And the shortstop Addison Russell will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Carpenter with the bare hand play. Got him. Two for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. We're through four. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Off for St. Louis.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Matt Carpenter is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he's retired here, one away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and a strike to count. One out and a runner on third. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low. 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Tommy Edman will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Tommy Edman.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They're down 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jake Woodford is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Woodford.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Kyle Hendricks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kyle Hendricks.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. A ball and 2 strikes now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Now here's the pitch. 4-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's what you said, Hero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. swing and a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. 5 innings complete. The Cubs lead this one 5-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 home.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now back.
Colton Wong will stand in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. To third. Bryant's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
2-2. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Push to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina, and he's safe. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Standing in now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill waits on it. 2 gone. Settling in now, Addison Russell. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Russell behind 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Harrison Bader, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. This is hit high and deep out to left. Going back is the left fielder. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Back goes Hayward at the track, the wall, and it's gone into the bleachers. Solo shot to right center. Career homer number 149. And it's now a 5-2 game. Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Jose Martinez waits on deck. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Martinez.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Jairo Munoz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 34, Jairo Munoz.
A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. A runner on first with 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw. Hey now. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 5 and the Cardinals 2. Ryan Helsley is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Victor Caratini is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Now the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a changeup that runs high, 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2 balls and a strike. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around second, looking for the cycle. So there it is. He's hit for the cycle.
Oh, man, he's been just awesome to watch in this one, guys. I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you can witness happening in a single game. He's going to be the talk of baseball for a few days after this one.
Chris Bryant will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Set and the pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
(5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First delivery to him on the way.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 0-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubs are on top 6-2. Adbert Alzolay is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Adbert Alzolay.
Leading off the inning, Colton Wong, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here it comes. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help from the bullpen to close this one out.
To the plate now, Paul DeYoung. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that's the second out. So striding forward now, Yadier Molina. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
0-1 the count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Tyler Webb is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Tyler Webb.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And it's 2 balls and no strikes to Jason Hayward.
Inside, ball 1.
Ian Happ waits on deck. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder.
Digging in once again, Ian Happ. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Webb rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. 1 out, nobody on. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez is there. 2 down.
Up next to the Cubs.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's the ball.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now another 2-2. This is in the air out to left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 6 and the Cardinals 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Harrison Bader is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early. followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Carpenter. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And there's one down now. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and one strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made, and the Cubs are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-2 the final total today. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Hendricks gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jack Flaherty was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.